Connecting now. We should be online. We should be live any moment now.
Thanks for 2 subscribers.
Somebody's already in the live chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Sans Gaming. How dare you harass me like this?
Ouch. Oh yeah, we live.
Yep, we're live. So let's get into the meat of this. Hi guys, Snaz Gaming here, and today we're gonna be doing a dramatic reading of Zero Dark Garfield. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Well,
That's the end of the stream.
That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. God damn it. Okay, so who wants to start?
I don't want to read. I don't want to start this.
I'll just get it over with. Zero Dark Garfield, based on a true story. It was sunny day of shining glory when Maya was looking for Osama bin Laden. She had been looking for ages upon years and was no closer to the capture of her quarrying. It has been many months. Why have you not found Osama bin Laden? Asked Joseph Bradley with frustration. I am trying, but it is hard. He hides from justice like moon hides from the sun, Maya responded with exasperation tears. You must keep on the hunt and be ready for the pounce. America needs you, says Joseph Bradley as he walked out. Where are you, Osama bin Laden? Cried out Maya with fist raised to sky. Maya traveled all over world, but was no closer to the villain. She traveled to lands of desert and sand, like Pakistan and Afghanistan, but it was no use. Full of exhaustion and depression, she went back to room to sleep. It is no use, I am useless, said Maya as she cried herself to slumber tears. In her dreams of sleeping agony, Osama bin Laden was running for her, but she could not capture. He was giggling like schoolgirl and ducking in rabbit holes. He, you cannot catch me, said Osama bin Laden as he leaped into a rabbit hole. Maya jumped in after him and stumbled into twisting tunnel of spiraling chaos. When sliding finally ended, she found herself in room at last courting Osama bin Laden. Hoo, he, said Osama bin Laden as he split into 20 Osama bin Ladens. No, cried Maya out in panic. Maya could not tell which Osama bin Laden was Osama bin Laden, and her body filled with distraught. Then with suddenness, orange figure filled with manly presence appeared and breathed fire on the Osama bin Ladens, burning them all to cinder. After Osama bin Laden burning, the figure of mystery stared at Maya with eyes of fiery fury. After looking, the figure disappeared into sunset and Maya woke up in her room. She was covered with sweating and was trembling at powers she had witnessed. Who was that awesome power, and what could this mean? Thought Maya to herself as she shook with amazement. Who wants to go next?
Mashy?
Yeah, hold up. Hold up. Let me open up Chrome real quick.
I'll just continue for a few lines.
Yeah.
Wait, where you were right at powers she had witnessed, right? Or did I miss a line?
Shook with amazement.
I'll carry on. Let's see. As Maya sat in thoughtfulness on her bed, she heard a phone ring with alarming. Hello, this is Maya. Who is talking? Asked Maya with questions as she answered the phone. This is Leon Panetta of the CIA. We need you to come to CIA headquarters right now for update. Answered the voice with authority. Okay, sir, I am on my way, responded Maya with obedience. Maya flew flew to Washington, D.C., USA, and walked the CIA building with anxiousness. She was full of nerves since, for all of her searching, she was no closer to the founding. Inside, she went to the elevator and hit on the button for CIA headquarters. When she arrived at CIA headquarters, Leon Panetta and Joseph Bradley were sitting at table awaiting reports. Well, Miss Maya, what is your status? Have you found the fiend? Asked Leon Panetta with inquisition. Yes, surely you must have succeeded after all this time. Only a total failure would have nothing. Scolded Joseph Bradley with jeering. Maya looked down at her feet, and tears fell from her eyes like drops of sadness from pools of regret. I'm gonna pass this off to you, Mashi.
Dang it. Hold on. Let me find what part you left off
I
at.
am a failure.
Pools of regret. Just search pools of regret.
Yeah. Hold on. All right, let me find that. I am failure, cried out. I, I'm bad at reading. I can just, yeah, I don't want to do this. Is that okay? Or
Wow.
I'll take over.
yeah, I give up.
I am a failure, cried out Maya as she collapsed on her knees. If top-notch CIA agent Maya cannot find Osama bin Laden, then all hope is truly lost, said Leon Panetta with sad resignation. Then, in the hour of dire despair, when all hope was gone to death and dust, a figure of awesome power burst through the wall riding a custom Harley-Davidson motorcycle and wearing cool poncho with lasagna inside white scorpions, while scorpions rock you like a hurricane, played for all to hear. The figure's eyes burned like searing orbs of luring lasagna. Garfield! Cried out Leon Panetta and Joseph Bradley in unison. Maya looked on amazement, wonder, for it was the mysterious figure of her dreams. Who is this Marvel man? Thought Maya as she stared at him. I am here in country of America, land of freedom, yet I am hearing the whines of babies, said Garfield with disgust. But we are lost of hope. Osama bin Laden will never be found. We have looked everywhere, cried Joseph Bradley with whimpering. It is true, it is impossible. I have looked world over with CIA expertise. No one can find him, said Maya with doubting words. Fools. I will find this Osama bin Laden and bring justice to him like justice has never been brought, Garfield roared with knowing. But you cannot. You are not CIA super agent. Osama bin Laden can be everywhere, protested Maya with defiance. Garfield stepped off motorcycle with his masculine feet and walked over to model globe in the corner with strut of cool confidence. Garfield spun the globe and stopped it with one finger. Osama bin Laden is there, declared Garfield with his finger on the globe. Of course, said Leon Panetta in awe of Garfield. Now that the prey is found, it is time for the hunting to begin, Garfield said as he loaded his Desert Eagle for justice dispensing. Garfield, wait, you will need SEAL Team 6, cautioned Leon Panetta with wary words. This is my SEAL Team 6, Garfield replied, pointing to his toned abs. Leon Panetta and Joseph Bradley nodded in agreement and examined with envy while Maya admired Garfield's toned body with careful inspection. We need anything, Garfield. Entire treasury of the USA is at your disposal, informed Leon Panetta with offers. I will need bachelor pad villa and weekend's worth of lasagna and refreshments. Before I am finding deviants for destruction, I am going to be having one hell of a bash, Garfield replied with righteousness. Sir, this is most out of ordinary and cannot be allowed, protested Maya in defiance. Very well, Garfield, it will be done, agreed Leon Panetta with wisdom. That is more like it. Now, if you're excusing me, I have party to attend to, Garfield said as he began to walk out. Before Garfield left, he turned to Maya and looked her up and down with approval. Hey there, my spicy spy. Why don't you come by later to see what life in the fast lane is all about, Garfield said with a wink. Why, you, gasped Maya with appalling. Think about it, my come-up's a cutie, Garfield replied with flirting as he handed Maya his address and walked out of the room. Passing it off to you.
Okay, I literally just. There it is. Sir, we are professionals. We cannot allow this recklessness. This is against all rules, Maya said with insistence. Garfield does not live by our rules. He follows a higher code, Leon Panetta informed with truth. A real man like that respects only the law of lasagna and steel, said Joseph Bradley with humble respect of Garfield. Maya shook her head in disbelief and left the office in disgust. One day she will understand, Leon Panetta said with wise words. Maya was driving home in her car with angry steering. She could not believe the galling words that entered her ears that day. She was a cool, calm, professional woman and had no patience for the manly boldness of Garfield. Although filled with the anger, she could not stop thinking about his rugged manliness and was fascinated by him. She decided to go to his bachelor pad villa and confront him with her thoughts. I must find what makes the man tick, thought Maya as she drove with agility to Garfield's bachelor pad villa. Nashi?
Yeah. I don't want to read this.
Oh,
Then
but
why?
this is where it gets good.
Yeah, it's about
But
to get spicy.
I don't want to read this.
But it's where it gets spicy.
But I don't want. Merm, I really don't want to read this.
I mean, okay.
Please.
Um, we appear to be experiencing technical difficulties. One moment, please.
Okay.
Are we back? Okay.
Okay. Are we? Where are we?
Give me a moment. I need to see if we can get anyone else to read this because it's gonna get exhausting if we're just switching off one and one.
Well, we can't keep our viewers waiting for much longer, so I'll start it off until we find someone.
Okay.
On arrival at Garfield's bachelor pad villa, she saw a sight of splendor. Cool music was playing as hot ladies in bikinis were all around sipping champagne and eating fine lasagna. All around were decorations of highest cost. Exotic, erotic art and palm trees were all around for mood making. In courtyard, Maya saw Garfield lounging by poolside with hot, sexy ladies all around. Garfield was smoking lasagna cigarette with sexy bikini ladies rubbed suntan oil on his shirtless body. Garfield saw Maya approach and interest peaked at sight of new sexy lady. Hey there, my fiery fox. I am glad to see you showed up, Garfield said with suaveness.
I'm gonna pause you right there because I'm gonna add someone to the call and it would cut you off.
All right.
Let's see if he actually. Okay. Carry on.
Do not be getting your hopes up.
Fucking Garfield? Really? Going back to that, are we?
Yes.
Hold on,
Going back to goddamn Garfield.
We're at the good part. He just arrived at the sexy bachelor pad villa.
Are you live streaming right now?
Yes.
Fans Gaming 50 subscribers special stream. Giving the viewers what they want.
Yes. So just search up Fiery Fox in that fanfiction I linked you. That's around where we are.
All right.
I think the next line is very well Chicky Baby. Am I right?
Correct.
Okay. So, Dirk, if you'd be kind enough to continue, because we've been going at this for about half the fan fiction, just me and him.
It appears I. What am I looking for?
A very well Chicky Baby. CHICKY.
I
Uh, what? A very well chicky baby.
No, just very well. Just search
Oh.
very well.
Oh, okay, sorry. I apologize for holding up the stream.
It is a very important stream, as you can see.
Very important. Very important that our 5 viewers feel. I don't know.
Welcomed in some way. I don't
How
know.
the fuck? How do? You can't. So what? Just continue. I'll find it. You guys continue.
Okay. Very well, Chicky Baby. Ask away, Garfield said as he snapped his fingers, sending Bikini Babes away. Garfield, I do not understand you. You are wasting time and money. How can you be living life up when you were soon to be fighting to the death? Asked Maya with bafflement. Have you found the place yet, Dirk?
No.
We're about halfway through.
Okay.
And do Control F for punishment of pain.
One of his very famous lines: "Punishment or pain of pain."
Oh, I didn't know that. So that's what that does.
It's very Wagnerian.
That's what Control F does. Okay. Yep. I got it right here.
Okay, carry on. The next line is to deliver punishment of pain.
Yeah. To deliver punishment of pain, one must experience. One must experience pleasure of paradise. Garfield said, teaching words of the guru. Garfield's words exploded in Maya's mind with revelation. She looked at Garfield with more understanding, but with even more perplexement. Are you angel or devil? Maya asked of Garfield. Both, Garfield responded as he puffed a lasagna cigarette. Maya's heart swelled.
This is a serious thing.
Maya's heart swelled with heat. As Garfield's bad boy charms got the best of her. But you must not being a stranger to pleasure you.
Is this your first time reading this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Garfield said with touch. I fucking can't. Actually, I am inexperienced in the ways of love and romances. I have spent all of life finding.
Yeah, this is Zero Dark Garfield, as you can tell.
Maya said with shy coyness. Well, that must be changing this instance. English. Follow my governmental girly. Follow me, my governmental girly, Garfield said as he led Maya to his bedroom. Garfield's bedroom was surrounded by virility symbols and the fragrance of romances. Take me, fleshy show me your world of fleshy fun.
This is how people talk, I swear.
Take me, Garfield. Show me world of flesh and fun.
Maya whispered with wanting as she let down her hair, took off clothes, revealing hot. Who writes this shit?
Shakespeare
Hemingway. That's the author.
You know how many languages this has been translated into? Like 5. It's big.
Your hair is red hot like lasagna, and your skin is milky smooth like mozzarella cheese, Garfield said with approving as he examined fine female body. Feast your body with your My moans, slated Garfield with desire. First thing is first, a fine meal of filet mignon and needs to be tenderized, Garfield said as he took Maya, put her on his lap, and began spanking you with your pleasure paw. Maya cried out in ecstasy as Garfield spanked her with love and romance. Garfield spanked her like blacksmith tempering metal with mighty blows of hammer crafting behind with sexiness, leaving it red hot like molten metal. Now that tenderizing is done, time to dine in, Garfield said with a sly smile as he began to lick Maya. Oh my god, lick my all over her body and supple white breasts, which were like fresh baked cheese calzones. Okay. This man.
Here, I'll get the next bit.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
good. Ready for this?
Garfield, you make my body burn up with passion of intensity, Maya said with satisfaction as Garfield's expert tongue explored Maya's body like slimy earthworm with pleasure, traveling through moist underground tunnels. After body licking, Garfield embraced Maya to deliver pleasure power to her with his mighty thighs.
But are they thick? That
To
is the
time launch the Patriot missiles, Garfield said as he bombarded her body, penetrating her bunker with hellfire explosions. Garfield and Maya made powerful loving that thundered like explosion all into night and into morning. In morning, Garfield and Maya lay in bed savoring moments before the conflict of battle. However, Garfield knew no time was to be wasted and got up to prepare for his mission. Oh boy. I'm smiling so much it hurts. I need to get water. Someone take over.
All right. Garfield, you have made me see a world I have not known before. Please be careful. I don't want to be losing you, Maya said with worry in her heart. Do not sweat your brow, my spice rack. I have taken you to heaven. Now I will send Osama bin Laden to hell, Garfield said with cool style as he loaded his Desert Eagle. You are one kind man, Maya said with swooning. Garfield geared up for combat and readied himself. When he was ready, he went to his helipad en route to enter helicopter for transportation. The helicopter was all black, except flaming lasagna logo with lightning bolt through it. Maya went to see him off for good luck. Good luck, Garfield. Bring vengeance of blood to Osama bin Laden, said Maya, waving handkerchief. Garfield gave Maya a thumbs up as he took off. After some flying, Garfield arrived at Osama bin Laden's house. Party time, Garfield said with slickness as he jumped out of helicopter. Garfield walked to front door of Osama bin Laden's house for raiding. Knock, knock, Garfield said as he kicked open door with mighty foot. Terrorist scum was on other side, but before he could react, Garfield grabbed his arm and twisted it like pretzel, making Terrorist point his own gun at himself. Stop shooting yourself, said Garfield as he made Terrorist shoot himself with own gun. After disposing of Terrorist, Garfield thought of a clever idea for stealth. Garfield ripped off Terrorist's head and stuck it on nozzle of his Desert Eagle for silencer surprise. This is what I call using your head, said Garfield as he stuck head on Desert Eagle with a nozzle of gun pointing out of its mouth. After head sticking, Garfield walked on in search of his bow. He stalked 2 more terrorists and handled him like the man. Garfield whistled at terrorists for attention getting. Hey fellows, your friend has some flying what? Words for you, Garfield said as he shot terrorists with head-tipped Desert Eagle. You are such motor mouth, said Garfield like cleverness as he patted head. There was no time for resting as soon 4 more terrorists came running to avenge fallen terror comrades. Garfield did not hesitate and knew what to do. Heads up. Blow your top? Garfield said as he strode on by to continue his searching. The head landed near terrorists and exploded, blowing up terrorists with noggin napalm. Don't blow your top, said Garfield as he strode on by to continue his searching. While searching compound, Garfield found staircase that led to upstairs domain. Garfield walked upstairs with mighty feet and arrived on room where he came face to face with evil villainy. Do you want to
wait, please take this, Dirk.
Oh, come on. All right. Garfield! Cried out Osama bin Laden with sweating despair. Congratulations. You have won vacation to hell. And I am your tour guide, Garfield said with cool justice as he eyed Villain with eyes. I do not think. I do not think so, Garfield. You will be eating my rubber. Osama bin Laden said as he hopped on his moped for getaway escape. Osama bin Laden drove his moped out of Wintow and onto Winding Mountain Road for escaping. Run to your grave, fool, but you cannot escape the Reaper, Garfield said as he jumped out of the window and landed on his custom Harley Davidson motorcycle for high-speed chase. Garfield chased Osama bin Laden up a winding mountain path and stayed on him like tuna in a sandwich. The roaring engines were only matched by speed of intensity. Chase this, said Osama bin Laden, pressed button on his moped causing oil to spill out for slipping and sliding. Petty tricks do not shake my iron grip, Garfield said as he effortlessly drove through oil as if he was skating on warm milk. The fiery sparks of Garfield's wheels of steel caused oil to explode behind him, blowing up road as he drove on. High-speed chase continued up spiraling mountainside path, road thin to sliver, and danger periled to new heights. Osama bin Laden drove a moped with reckless speed, but Garfield did not sway or swerve. On horizon, Garfield saw his opportunity to end chasing once and for all. A tree was in distance, and Osama bin Laden was nearing it with a moped. Time to get to the root of this problem, said Garfield as he took out gilded axe of steel and strength from his pockets. Garfield tossed axe at tree with bullseye accuracy, chopping tree trunk, making tree fall on Osama bin Laden with crushing purpose. My bark is worse than my bite, Garfield quipped as he looked on with satisfaction. Garfield walked over to tree-crushed Osama bin Laden to finish what was started. He looked over and saw tree crushing Osama bin Laden's legs, trapping him to the ground. Osama bin Laden, you are a vile enemy to humanity. For this you will meet demise of pain, Garfield said as he looked on with disgust at vicious villain. Garfield, you may have crushed my legs, but my evil will walk forever, Osama bin Laden spouted with vile nonsense. Fool, there are three certainties of life: death, taxes, and my fist. You will be experiencing two of these, Garfield said with exploding righteousness as he thrust fists into Osama bin Laden's abdomen, impaling him on arm. Garfield then raised fist into air and with impaled Osama bin Laden raised to the sky. Evil blood dropping from knuckles and down muscular arm like a river of red molten lasagna. As impaled Osama bin Laden was raised, two killer whales burst from ocean, each biting end of Osama bin Laden, tearing him in half, taking split corpse back with them to watery abyss.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
You want to take over, Crazy?
Sure, I'll finish it off. Enjoy your vacation in Wales, Garfield quipped with coolness as he put lasagna cigarette in his mouth. As Garfield lit cigarette with his handgun lighter, he saw figures coming up on the horizon. It was Leon Panetta, Joseph Bradley, and Maya on scene to congratulate him on victory. Garfield, you have done it! You are a true American hero, said Leon Panetta with thanks. That was some wild driving, Garfield, said Joseph Bradley with shock and awe. When riding the highway to hell and being chased by the devil on his four-wheel flaming motorcycle, you do not stop for red lights, Garfield responded with inciting wisdom. Garfield, where is Osama bin Laden's body? We need it for authentication, Leon Panetta asked with bureaucracy. You can look for it yourself, but be sure to choose the right bait, quit Garfield as he tossed some fishing rod. Now, if you're excusing me, I have my own fish to catch, and the bait is no worm but sea serpent, Garfield said as he put arm around Maya. Oh, Garfield, you always know what to say to make Lady feel special, Maya said with blushing. As Garfield walked with Maya in arm, he saw another figure in horizon approaching him. It was Catherine Bigelow?
Bigelow.
Bigelow, thank you. Thank you. Garfield, I have been watching with great awe and impressment. I must make movie of your adventures so all you can witness your manly wonder. Kathleen, also phone stuff, said with good ideas. I am liking the way you think. But first, I am thinking we should make a different kind of movie at my place, Garfield said with a wink as he handheld camcorder. Garfield, how can I resist my leading man? Catherine Bigelow said with flirtations as she and Maya walked with Garfield to his bachelor pad villa for making of love. Garfield took his leading ladies to his bedroom pleasure place where he could show them what it means to be a real star. Catherine showed Garfield her golden globe while Maya polished his Oscar. He made the passion of loving that ran through bedroom like a river of champagne and ecstasy. The end?
Author's note. I wrote this for brave fighting men and women in military.
That is the most disgraceful thing you could do to the military.
You know, Richard Wagner based The Flying Dutchman off of this text. It's true. What a good. What a good.
So thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Sans Gaming out.